Guys, this is PIXXEL here, and I'm going to bring you guys another dev chat, but this one's a little bit different. At PAX East, I got the chance to sit down and play couch co-op, and also chat with two of the developers behind Diablo III Reaper of Souls, the Ultimate Evil Edition, which is the version that is coming out for PS4. Now, apologies for the weird sound issues. We had to use the in-cam mic because we were totally not prepared equipment-wise for this setup, but I still think that you guys will be totally interested in all of the awesome things that the developers had to say about the game. They talked about some asynchronous gameplay and the new features that really differentiate it from the PC version. So if you guys are looking to play Diablo on console, keep watching. Hey everyone, this is PIXXEL from the Frag Dolls here at PAX East 2014, and I'm super excited because now I get to check out Diablo III Reaper of Souls, the Ultimate Evil Edition. So I am here with Julia Humphrey and Matthew Berger. So please, before we jump into the game, can you guys tell the people what you do for the game?
Sure, I'm Julia Humphreys. I'm the senior producer working with the console group on Diablo III.
And I'm Matthew Berger. I'm a senior level designer on the console group on Diablo III.
And we're super excited to show everyone some of the new PS4 features that are coming for Diablo III Reaper of Souls, the Ultimate Evil Edition.
Awesome. I know that, playing this game on console, as I've played it both on PC as well as 360 for just Diablo 3, it plays really different. So I'm excited to see how the pacing goes in this. So let's just do it. Let's play.
So for the PS4 version, we really looked at how we can bring some asynchronous multiplayer features into the game. So the first thing we've done is we've added a mailbox to the game. So it's pretty straightforward. There's a mailbox in town. You can send some mail to your friend. You can send them an item or gold or whatever you think might help them out. The next time they log on, they'll be able to grab that item and be like, oh, hey, my friend Matthew was thinking of me. That's so cool. It feels like you're part of the same world. So we built upon that system, and we've also added what we're calling player gifts. So anytime a legendary item drops in the world, there's a chance that it might also drop something that we're calling like a gift for your friend. So say I get a legendary item, I'm going to get a second one that says, gift for PIXXEL, right? I don't know what this is. It's just something cool. I know it's intended for you. So I interact with it. It's going to go to your mailbox. And when you log in with a character and you open that gift, it's going to roll for the character that opens it. So you're going to have a really high value item, either a high value rare or a legendary, that's going to be specific to the character that opens it.
So if I'm playing a mage, for instance, I'm not going to get some item that has like a ton of strength on it.
No.
Exactly. You might
and in fact, it will not only will it be an item with intelligence on it, an item made for your mage, it will actually also be at the right level, so you'll be able to use it right away. So.
Awesome. The third asynchronous multiplayer feature that we've added to the game is what we're calling the Nemesis system. So let's say I'm playing in the world and I manage to get myself killed by a monster, which,
it happens from time to time.
Very occasionally, rarely, yes. But,
if you didn't know, it's a thing.
But, it's not really fun when that happens. So we thought, what could we do that could make that maybe a little bit more fun? So if a monster kills me, there's a chance that it's going to level up. It's going to become a unique monster, and it's going to jump out of my game and into the game of one of my friends. So let's say you log on later, right? And we're trying to make this like a really kind of Jaws style moment. Like you hear the music, you know something's hunting you.
See the fin.
Yeah, exactly. And you know something's coming for you. And then when you see it come on your screen, it'll say like Julia's killer. So you'll know, oh man, this is the thing that killed my friend Julia.
Get revenge now.
Kill it. Yeah, exactly. So you get to take revenge from me. You're going to get some awesome loot from that monster. And you're also going to get a gift that you can send back to me. If for some reason that monster also went ahead and killed you, it could level up again and jump out of your game and into someone else's.
And it'll just keep
going up.
Well, we decided to put a cap on this. We sort of had this thought exercise where it would never stop and just become this horrible nightmarish creature. We're like, after a while, it retires. It has nothing left to prove. It drops the mic. It goes back home. Yeah. In the game, there was what we had were massacres, where after a while, if you killed enough monsters once your streak was over, we would say, hey, you've killed 20 guys, and we would give you a little bit of an experience boost. Well, What we've done now is we actually, as soon as you hit the minimum threshold, we actually start to show the counter on the screen. And we have a timer that also breaks down so you can see, oh my god.
Rewarding.
Yeah, 26, 27, 200, 300, because we've had people who have hit it in the hundreds. And the experience bonus you get at the end is no longer a small experience, it gets a big chunk of experience. The other thing we've done is, in the same way, you can destroy various elements of the environment, and that gives you a little bit of experience. And what we've done now is, if you do that, it actually gives you a speed boost. So for 30 seconds, your character runs a little bit faster. You know, we feel that's a great way for you to reward you for playing the game, and it keeps you in the action, and it makes you want to find that next group of monsters to kill them, so you run a little bit faster. We also
keeps trying to like chain your
exactly right.
together.
Then we've had, you know, in the original Diablo III on console, we introduced Nephilim Glory as a little bit of a buff, and we've now tied to Massacre. So the more massacres you get, the more chance you get of spawning a Nephilim Glory, which helps you kill more monsters. It all works out.
Like a really high massacre streak going, you know, you really want to keep that thing going.
Yeah.
You know, you get up to like 60, 70, 100, 200, you know, we've seen people get these stuff pretty high.
Are there going to be trophies for that?
You're the second person to ask that, and
I love trophies and achievements.
Alright, okay, so I'm going to both disappoint you, but I'm going to do better.
Okay.
So there won't be a trophy for massacres.
Okay.
So now you can go, oh. But there's an entire completely new suite of trophies for PS4, which means that if you're bringing your save from PS3, you have a completely new set of trophies to earn. PIXXEL demonstrated the next system
very
absolutely
well.
perfectly. So.
You may not even know what you
Yes,
just did.
so
What did I do?
there has been feedback. There has been feedback that some people may have accidentally picked up all the loot when playing on same-screen co-op and not shared it with their friends. You know, melee characters maybe, like a Crusader, right?
Spam and X.
Exactly
over and
right.
over.
So you know, by accident, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
since we don't want you to have to open your inventory, figure out what's for you, what's for Julia, and drop it. Actually, all the pieces of gear that fall, all the loot, you'll notice it says P1 or P2 next to it, and we've already tagged it for the appropriate player, so you can pick it all up. It's gonna fly into your inventory, into Julia's inventory, so you're not gonna have to go look for it. Julia gets her loot, you haven't accidentally stolen it. And since it was already targeted anyways, we already meant for that loot to go to Julia.
It really keeps you out of the menus and keeps you in the action of the game. So you actually just picked up a really sweet crossbow for me, so I'm going to do my little fast equip here. And look, I can see it there. I'm just going to equip it directly. So thanks, Pixel.
Yeah, no problem. How will future content releases go then? So if you add on content for the PC version of the game, is the goal then to try to release it at the same time for the PS4 version as well?
So, you know, just like for the original where we, you know, by the time the console version came out, the PS3 version came out, we had 8 patches that had come out on PC, and we'd integrated those into the PS3 version. We're doing the same thing with the PS4 version, so there have already been 4 patches that have come out on PC, and we're making sure that those patches are being scooped up by the Ultimate Evil Edition, and so it will have all that content by the time it ships.
Okay, and I know that ladders were just announced for PC play. Is that something that's going to be brought over to PS4?
So we're not planning to have season support for the PS4 version of the game. We'll be evaluating all of the features that go into the PC version in the future, any patch content, and looking at what makes sense for the console version.
Yeah, because obviously you don't just want to stick something in that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I mean, we're already adding a lot of new things that don't exist on PC, so, you know, it's always a question of what's going to make the particular, you know, a product work the best. Is it going to be awesome on PS4? How's it going to be awesome on PC? What are we going to do?
The thing we are doing is for our PS3 players, they will be able to bring their PS3 saves forward to their PS4 versions. If they, you know, they got their character to level 60 and they want to continue their adventures with that character, all they'll need to do is export their character from the PS3. And then when they you know, log into their PS4, they'll be able to pull again into the game and keep going, you know, right from where they left off.
I'm assuming it's safe to say that Xbox 360 owners are going to be a little bit out of luck on that one, right?
Well, you know, all I
They're
can
going to
say
have
is,
a harder time bringing it to PS4.
It's to PS4, yeah.
It is safe to say.
That's true, yeah.
Safe to say.
You know, we don't have any other platform announcements at this time.
Yeah.
We're focused on PS4 right now.
But that one's, I mean, we can go on a limb and say that.
Yeah, you know, 360 is not welcome over to PS4.
But that's an exclusive for Fragdog.
Oh, great! Yes. Thank you guys so much for chatting with me.
Sure, thanks for having us.
Hello guys, this is Days from the Frag Dolls, and I am here with Heroes of the Storm, and I'm going to have you introduce yourself and what do you do for the game?
Sure. I'm K.A.O. Milker. I'm a senior producer on Heroes of the Storm.